and stuff, although some people will probably prefer the wind to me talking. Merry Christmas! I have woken up in the cottage and I'm walking down to the Berhive Cafe. This is my favourite spot, and everywhere I've been, the view from looking at Shetland Beach from Portland. Look at that. Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you everybody who's been a part of my journey this year. And I love my family and my friends. Thank you so much guys for making my journey what it is, even though I didn't walk this much. See my grandson. Just missed it by a second. But I was there. Look at that. Merry Christmas. Absolutely beautiful. Walking down to the Berhive Cafe, which is right there. They're giving mince pies and tea and coffee this morning. So if you want some company, a hot drink and a mince pie, pop down to the Berhive Cafe. It's always windy in Portland. I got my Christmas hat on and my Christmas tree. Some people in the sea. Oh, it's so cold. Just beautiful. I will say that's the first Christmas I've ever woken up alone without any friends or family. Just two lovely kitty cats, Millie and Mo. And even though I didn't open any presents this morning, if I had a sack full of all the gifts that I have in my life, starting with my family, my friends, and all of you guys I've met on my journey, they wouldn't be able to find a Christmas sack big enough to put all the gifts in. So I'm very blessed. We are going. Hello. Hi Jacqueline. Can you hear me? It's really blowy. I've got so many gifts in Santa's sack that I don't have to open. My family and my friends and all of you lovely lot. No ribbons and bows, but definitely feel very blessed. Look. Let's go over here. And remember those lifeboat crew members that have either been called out or are waiting to be called out in case on the sea. Watching the road here. so I can show you the sailors, fishermen. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Just going to take you to the statue of the fisherman and show you some more views on my way down. I walked this road, this hill, millions of times during lockdown. I probably could do it blindfolded. Merry Christmas, everybody. And I'm sorry for those of you that have a loss this Christmas. I really am. Count your blessings and all the people that you have around you. There we go. I'll show you another view in a minute. Oh, Matt, somebody's 60th or something. These are the old bits of equipment from the quarry. If you've not been to Portland Dorset, it's definitely worth a visit. The coastline is absolutely stupendous all around it, and it's a part of the Jurassic Coast Path. Show you another view. What are you doing looking at my video? You should be opening all your presents and cuddling your family. Although I'm glad you're with me. Shortbread. I don't have my glasses on. I hear something about shortbread, and I love shortbread, so I hope it's tasty and lovely. Isn't that beautiful? I like the shortbread. Look at that. People down there in the sea, they're making me absolutely freezing even thinking about it. I'm not into cold sea. I love the sea, but I'm not into this cold dipping thing. Have a wonderful day with your family and friends. Oh, it's windy. Now you can walk down that way if you want. Trying to decide about it. Might go down this way. Think of all the fishermen that the lifeboat crews have rescued over the years, and all of the fishermen that have passed away doing a job they love. I love it. Oh, someone has put a scarf on them. Usually it's a colourful one, but that one's more of a rugged scarf. A bit grey. Hello, fisherman. Here. John Trevor Sidebottom was very loved. Passed away in 2016. What a beautiful place to lay to rest. Right. Let's go down the cliff top way. down here. Look at that. Beautiful. I was feeling at my lower back yesterday when I walked. It's still not held properly, and I had to stop and breathe 3 times. But it'll all get sorted out soon. Oh, look at that poo, nasty. Pick up your poo! Hello Mary, my friend I met in Ireland. Tim, Marilyn, and the boys. Beautiful. Hi Vern, coffee and croissant time. I'm going for coffee and mince pies. Whee! You can definitely tell when I don't have my hiking boots on. I don't have the grip. I'm going to get some Scarpa ones. I couldn't afford the Scarpa ones this time, so I just got some Hot Rock ones, which are working, but I will tell you that Scarpa are the best hiking boots ever. And obviously the Big Agnes tent is the best tent ever. That's my opinion. We're going down. Going down, going down. Going down. Look at that splodge of mud down there. What a lovely walk, eh? People coming up, so I'll put the phone on me a minute so I'm not filming anyone. Good morning. Merry Christmas to you too. Not a better place to see and a view to see. It's absolutely incredible. Have a nice day. Right. Here we go. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Do you remember when you were little you'd sing Little Donkey, Little Donkey? Do you remember that song? And then there was that kiddie song that you sang in school, and it was, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Do you remember singing that? And I remember when I was a teacher, preschool teacher in America, I taught the children. we sang Love Can Build a Bridge Between Your Heart and Mine. Love can build a bridge, don't you think it's time? And then I taught all the American children the song that I sang as a child. When Santa got stuck at the chimney, he began to shout, you boys and girls and boys won't get any toys if you don't pour me out. My beard is black, the soot in my sack, my nose is tickling too. When Santa got stuck at the chimney, achoo, achoo, achoo. Who remembers that? You don't have to be a kid to be a kid on Christmas Day, do you? Do you guys remember that? So I'm still friends with my Sunday school teacher, Anne, and we were in the Young Crusaders, and I remember singing that in the Young Crusaders. I talked to my foster mom last night, and she's going to be 82 soon, and I think of the woman I am today, and I would not even possibly be who I am today. No, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Make my mistakes, but my foster mother is the greatest gift ever. And you know, my foster father died the day I started this walk, and he was a giant teddy bear, and I loved him, and I loved my foster mom. And my friend Donna is coming from Northern Ireland. You know the Bond family, the Donna Bond family. She's coming down in January from Northern Ireland, and we're going to have I'm doing a talk at Owamoyne Village Hall, and the girls are coming down, and then we're going to my foster mom's 82nd birthday. Yes, and I've seen them all. I just wish I could magic my 9 grandchildren and my son and daughter here from America, and then I've seen my daughter in Sheffield, but I wish I could magic her here too. Those are the true gifts, aren't they? Really, really, really. Right. And I'm thinking of my ex Pete. I'm not sure what he's doing today, but he lost his son Daniel a few years ago. So I know his heart is aching at Christmas. So I'm thinking of you, Pete, and the family. And, you know, Daniel's mom and brother and all the family. My friend Mary lost her husband. And my friend Sue Ratty lost her brother many years ago. There's been a lot of people that have lost, and they think about them at Christmas. Hey Sue, I'm just talking about you. Hello. So Sue's brother Ashley died many years ago, and when I went to Robin Hood's Bay, she sent me on a mission to find the wooden mice on the police officer's gate for the old police office building, I think it was, or something. And she sent me looking for the wooden mice because that was something that her brother really loved. So, and then there was another lady on the White Cliffs of Dover, and her mom had moved over from England to Australia, and her whole life this lady had been told about the White Cliffs of Dover. So I did a video in memory of her mom when I was at the White Cliffs of Dover, and I spent the night in a World War II bunker. Hello Rachel. Oh, you don't want to look at me, look at the view. Look at the little huts. Isn't it lovely? So this is my favourite island out of all the places I've been. I do love Dorset, and Portland is my favourite place. It is a very magical place. It's very special to me. As you know, I was locked down here, and it's just weird and wonderful and wacky, and the people are just different, and it's not been taken over by the madness of, you know, people from London buying all the holiday properties and turning some of the islands and villages into tourist traps. When I walked the Aran Islands, somebody said, you know, obviously Inisheer and Inish Moor and Inish Man, and they are all incredible islands. And somebody said to me, oh, there's nothing at Inish Man. It's boring, you know. There's nothing there. Not going to see much there. But I got to tell you, it is like the sandwich. It's the filling in the middle of the sandwich. So Inisheer and Inish Man with the pieces of bread, and Inish Moor with the bread, and Inish Man in the middle. It was so raw, it's so untouched, it's wild, it's wonderful. And on the Aran Islands, it was like walking into my... Oh, see you soon, Anne. On the Aran Islands, it was like walking into my grandmother's living room. And not to forget, I didn't really talk to many people on the Clare Island, but Inish Boffin and Inish Turk, oh my goodness, everybody treated me like family. And I remember walking 21 miles or something like that, and I got to where you get the ferry to Inish Turk, and I got to the waiting room, and I was so excited. There was a plug-in, there was hot water, there was a toilet, and there was a glorious place to put my tent, and a lovely little beach. And I remember spending the night there and waiting to get over to Inish Turk, and everyone was so nice to me and telling me hello, and the ferry people, and I charged my batteries. Oh, there's some doggies, I could just kick their ball for them. Anyway, it was just lovely. So if you get a chance, go to the Aran Islands and Inish Turk and Inish Boffin, and go to Inish Clare. It's beautiful. I just didn't talk to much people there really. I don't know, it was a busy, sort of lots of American tourists, so it was really busy, but all beautiful. I'm not making judgment. But anyway, oh, I've got to go this way. I'll just show you the seafront, and then hi Andrew. So what funny joke have you got today, Andrew? What kind of funny joke are you going to tell me today? Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. People in the sea. Look at that. Lots of people in the sea. Right. Look. This is a very old coast path sign. Oh, my sister's here. Sorry, Deb. Can't take my call right now. I'm doing a video. I'll call my sister back in a minute. It's my little sister, Debbie. Berhive Cafe is straight down that way. All the cottages. Love it. What does that one say? It says J.R.R. Tolkien. He never lived here. He never lived.